Okay, friends, we are here with our August Azure order. I'm going to try to hurry up and get through this. It's a little hot in here today, and I've got my air kicked off for you. So anyway, we have had some major issues lately, so I'm not uploading videos that I have planned. We are having problems with our camper, and we are also having some problems with our vehicles. So we're trying to deal with all that stuff and then get back to our regular schedule. So anyway, I'm apologizing right now. Soon I will be updating you on everything that's going on here. So anyway, I'm going to get through this haul. We have a case of blackcurrant just fruit spread from Crofters. I like to give this to my son, and it's good to keep this on hand during the winter. We did not get any fruits put up this year, and we just didn't have the time or space to do that. But I do have some muscadines that I'm going to have to deal with soon, so I'm going to try to deal with those when it gets cooler. So anyway, we got a case of the Bio Nature tomato paste. I really like that this is in a glass jar. Usually when I open a jar of tomato paste, I don't use the whole thing. So I'm scrambling to find something to put it in and freeze it. So I can just dip out of this whatever I need and freeze the jar. It'll be fun. And that's much handier than the cans. So this is going to last us a good while too. Like, that's a pretty big jar. But anyways, we have 12 in this case. And then we also got a case of the Azure Organic Crushed Tomatoes. And these are 28-ounce jars, or cans, sorry. And that's going to last a good while as well, because we're going to be also canning our own tomatoes from our garden soon. So this is just backup to keep on hand for throwing in, chili, soup, stuff like that. This also has dried, coarse ground basil in it, so that's going to be good. Okay, they had some new honeys on their line, and this is the one that we chose to go with. It is a mesquite honey. It's the creamy white, and this, we've already opened this jar. My son and I have tried this, and it is absolutely delicious. It's like candy. My husband's avoiding this still for right now. He's on a strict carnivore. I am doing the one that's a little more lenient. It's just a meat-based diet that allows a little bit of fruit and honey. So I think Dr. Saladino does that one. But anyway, I had to do something like this because it was rough. I tried it straight carnivore in the beginning, and I had some issues. So this was much easier on me. And with that, we have our electrolytes, both keto and keto and carnivore. Anything that's lower zero carb, you need electrolytes with that. And this is one of the best. It's from Redmond's Real Salt, and it's called Relight. They had these on sale, and if you watch, they rotate their sales pretty often, so it will be coming back soon on sale. But it has all the electrolytes in there that it needs. Some of them, if you look at them, are pretty short on what they're putting in them, so look for one that's complete. And this has Redmond's actual salt in here, so I really like that. And we also got a box of the Ultima. This is not as good as the Redmonds, but it's pretty good. And I will throw these in my bag to take with me when I go places. And we also have a 4-ounce bag of fine-cut lemongrass that's dried. This will be good to throw in recipes, and it's also really good to add to teas. We did go ahead and stock up on supplements during the wintertime. It's really important to build your immune system and cleanse your body if possible to help it fight anything that you do catch. So I'll start back here. We got some apple cider vinegar capsules. I like to use these. There's several supplements I wanted to tell you if you are interested that I know for sure really do work to help lower your blood sugar. And if you can do it naturally, that's the best way to go. And this is just one of them. Anyway, and several of these things also had bonus cash back on them. So look for those on Azure's site as well, because I got $50-something back for my next order just from most of these supplements. So anyways, this is Choncopedra. This is a natural supplement here, and I actually use this. I have had kidney stones all of my adult life, and this is the one thing that I have really found that does help break them up as far as a supplement. Now, you can do lemon juice and stuff like that. Citric acid also really helps. But this really, really does help. And I like to keep this on hand. I did have a bottle of the extract, but it's somewhere in storage. And when our fire happened and we put all that stuff in there, I don't know where everything went. So we are kind of restocking on some of the stuff that I like to keep on hand as well. We also got a Pear Purge. This is a multi-supplement. We usually kept the bottles of each individual thing, like the wormwood and neem leaf, but this is all in one, so I think that's better for our situation, especially with limited space. If you can see that. The black walnut hulls, all of this stuff really does work. We've used it. Whether you think you have parasites or not, many people do, and they don't know. And they can cause all kinds of issues with skin, you know, obviously digestive issues, but many people don't know. And it's in a lot of the things that we eat, you know. So, anyway, that's not going to hurt you if you try it anyway, so why not? We also got milk thistle and dandelion. This is for liver support. Years ago, I was diagnosed with fatty liver. Hopefully, we're taking care of that at this moment. But anyways, this is something that can actually help the liver. There's plenty of studies that show that that works as well. And this especially is something that I have been really wanting to up my intake of. This is hawthorn berry heart syrup. Hawthorn berry has been proven to help with the heart. I do have cardiomyopathy. That was from major trauma that happened during my pregnancy. And I have gotten better, but we're still trying to gain some strength back in my heart. So I've already opened this up, obviously, you can see, and it actually doesn't taste bad. It does have a little alcohol taste, but any type of heart disease or heart issue, heart injury, there's plenty of research that has shown that this actually does help with that. And even doctors have prescribed this. So if you're curious, do some research on this and look it up. Okay, so we got a little bottle of this Extrabot EcoDent. This is a toothpaste powder, and this is for whitening your teeth. This, you only put a little tiny amount on your toothbrush, and this stuff will last a long time. So this is also good for someone living in a small space. Okay, we got a large bottle of Redmond's Real Salt, the organic seasoned salt. This stuff is delicious. I used to use this quite often, and I wanted to replace that, so we've got a large bottle of it. And then this is something I was trying to get for a few orders, and I finally got it. This is Liquid Light. We often use Shilajit, and that is basically a fulvic acid. It has other things in it as well, but Shilajit and fulvic acid can really help on a cellular level. It helps bring oxygen in, and it helps if you are out in the sunlight, especially every day, like my husband. You are getting a tremendous amount of radiation, especially nowadays. So this can actually help combat that. So that's something he's going to be taking as well. The Shilajit has helped him tremendously. There's several days that he had heat exhaustion, and he had way too much radiation that day, and the Shilajit really did help him recover from that. So this is something as well that's going to be helping. And this really does help as far as like, it's like this, but times, I don't know, 20. It's super, super electrolyte. So that's going to be really good for him and me. So anyway, this is for our immune system, the vitamin C and D3 and zinc. This is something we just always do every year, especially during the winter. Then we have a foot powder. This is from Deodorant Stones. If you've ever used their natural deodorants and stuff, they also make a foot powder. And I'm going to tell you, my husband's feet, I don't know, guys. I'm praying that this helps. But anyways, he can't help it. And he does, like I said, he sweats all day long. It's not anything against him, but his shoes sometimes have to be thrown out and burned. If they get left in the vehicle, you know it. So, anyway, let's pray that that works. We finally got the toothpaste we've been putting in our order for the last 3 months. This is from Redmond's as well, and this is their Silver Earth paste. And this has, you're not supposed to talk about it on Facebook or YouTube anymore, but it's the silver, if you know what I'm saying. And this will help guard against bacteria and stuff in your mouth. So this is really good for you. It's a natural toothpaste. It has no fluoride in it. Safe for children. So if you see this, grab it if you really, really want a clean mouth. And this is just for convenience. I got a 3-pack of the If You Care parchment baking sheets. These are so handy. And in a camper, you really, really have to deal with your messes in a different way. Like, you have to stay on top of them because you're in a tiny space. So this can help tremendously. And I can just rip one out and pop it in a pan, and that's it. You know, it's handy, and it's, like I said, convenient. So I am glad to get these. These are going to save me a lot of work. So anyways, we got those. And then I think that's almost it. Okay, yeah, we got one more thing here. The Ayate. This is a natural hand, washcloth. And it's for exfoliating. We're going to try this out soon and see how we like it. But I like to use anything that's natural on our bodies. This is also made from Deodorant Stones of America. So, anyways. Okay. Soon, this is going to be what we're dealing with. These are muscadines. And this was just over here, so I thought I'd show you guys. We've got 3 pounds so far. But there's plenty more bushes around here, or vines, that we've got to check out. And I stopped at my mom and dad's old house the other day, and guess what I found in her canning closet? My mom passed away in 2012, but her jars are still there, and I just brought this back. I don't know if we'll open this. It's still sealed really well, but it's from 1998, as you see. But I just wanted to bring it with me for some inspiration because, you know, I miss her, and I love seeing things that she canned with love. So hopefully I can make some muscadine jelly just like she did, if we can get enough of these guys. So anyway, I'm going to get off here before I tear up. But I love you guys, and I hope you're all doing well. I will be updating things as soon as things kind of slow down here. We are still going through chaos. So anyways, hopefully we're about to get a different vehicle that we can depend on. And we've hopefully got the camper ordeal fixed today. We have some stopped up lawns, and they don't make these things to where you can work on them very well. So it's pretty difficult, you know. So anyway, fingers crossed. I think we got it fixed. So wish us luck. Anyway, I'll see you again soon, guys. I love you.